we were having a conversation about undocumented immigrants and taxes and their financial impact, and this person had a lot to say, left several comments. This is just one of them. You think undocumented immigrants are paying anything except sales taxes? What do you think they do with all their money? Blah, blah, blah. They send it back. I don't think they're paying more than sales taxes. I fucking know it. I, for years, handed undocumented immigrants taxable paychecks with withdrawals, with deductions from it for things like Medicare and Medicaid and unemployment. I don't think it. I fucking know it. This is from the Institute of Taxation and Economic Policy from July 30th, my apologies, from last year. Tax payments by undocumented immigrants. Key findings. Undocumented immigrants paid $96.7 billion in federal, state, and local taxes in 2022. Most of that amount, $59.4 billion, was paid to the federal government, while the remaining $37.3 billion was paid to state and local governments. Undocumented immigrants paid federal, state, and local taxes of $8,889 per person in 2022. In other words, for every 1 million undocumented immigrants who reside in the country, public services received $8.9 billion in additional tax revenue. More than a third of the tax dollars paid by undocumented immigrants go toward payroll taxes dedicated to funding programs that these workers are barred from accessing. Undocumented immigrants paid $25.7 billion in Social Security taxes, $6.4 billion in Medicare taxes, and $1.8 billion in unemployment insurance taxes in 2022. At the state and local levels, slightly less than half, 46%, or $15.1 billion, of the tax payments made by undocumented immigrants are through sales and excise taxes levied on their purchases. Most other payments are made through property taxes, such as those levied on homeowners and renters, 31%, or $10.4 billion, or through personal and business income taxes, 21%, or $7 billion. 6 states raised more than $1 billion each in tax revenue from undocumented immigrants living within their borders. Those states are California at $8.5 billion, Texas at $4.9 billion, New York at $3.1 billion, Florida at $1.1 billion, Illinois at $1.5 billion, and New Jersey at $1.3 billion. In a large majority of states, 40, undocumented immigrants paid higher state and local tax rates than the top 1% of households living within their borders. Income tax payments by undocumented immigrants are affected by laws that require them to pay more than otherwise similarly situated U.S. citizens. Undocumented immigrants are often barred from receiving meaningful tax credits and sometimes do not claim refunds when they are owed due to lack of awareness, concern about their immigration status, or insufficient access to tax preparation assistance. Providing access to work authorization for undocumented immigrants would increase their tax contributions both because their wages would rise and because their rates of compliance would increase. Under a scenario where work authorization is provided to all current undocumented immigrants, their tax contributions would rise by $40.2 billion per year to $136.9 billion. Most of the new revenue raised in this scenario, $33.1 billion, would flow to the federal government, while the remainder, $7.1 billion, would flow to states and localities. So I repeat, I don't think it, I know it.